Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. My name is Dr. J. Joshi, Prestige 2.0, and today we'd like to have a discussion on price transparency when it comes to GLP-1 medications. One of the things that we often find, and one of the things that many of my patients have complained to me directly, is that they don't know the price that they're paying for the GLP-1 medications, whether they're trying compounded GLP-1 formulations or resorting to brand name medications. It's just very difficult to understand how much you're paying for the medications. And so I've developed an app that can help patients understand the price of the medications that they're paying. So let's go to the screen and we can go through this app. The name of the app is called MedPricer. So if you go to medpricer.org, you'll be able to see the price and you can then check the cost of various medications. So for those of you who are on some sort of formulary of tirzepatide, such as ZepBound, you can take a look at the medications. And then you'll be able to see the price of the drug itself. So ZepBound, around $526. Now, these are the NADEC prices. So these are the price that the pharmaceutical companies themselves pay for the medications. Now, if you're interested in seeing what Monjaro, which is another version of the tirzepatide, compares, you can take a look, Monjaro, and you can see very similar in pricing, $10 difference. So let's try that one more time. ZepBound, $526, Monjaro, $538. So again, pretty comparable, and it shows that if you're paying one price for tirzepatide, then you're likely going to pay a very similar price. But where this gets really interesting is when you look at the price of Osempic, and then you look at the price of another semaglutide, you'll see one is $653, and the other one is $332. This is quite a significant price difference, and it highlights how pharmaceutical companies distort and manipulate the price of different drugs that, even if they're the exact same formulary, just by branding can create a difference in the pricing that you, the patient, will have to pay. And so I share this with you because I think it's very important that patients understand the price that they are paying for the medications, as well as the price that the pharmaceutical companies are paying for the medications. So you can understand that the money coming out of your pocket is the profit margin for these pharmaceutical companies. And with that information, you can go to your insurance company, you can go to different pharmacies, and you can let them know that you are aware of the price of these medications and that you choose not to pay for certain higher cost drugs if lower cost drugs are available. Why would you go for Wegovy when there's Osempic? Now, there's a big HR, legal department, and marketing firm at these pharmaceutical companies explaining how there's a major difference in the different medications. They're all semaglutide. Compounded, non-compounded, it's semaglutide. And a lot of these pharmaceutical companies are incentivized to say that they're different so that they can justify the price that you pay. But remember, you now have a tool. You now have the ability to look at different price of drugs that the pharmaceutical companies are paying. So what that tells you is you now know the profit margins that these pharmaceutical companies are gaining off of your hard-earned dollars. And with that information, you are now an empowered patient, and you can make the right decisions for your own health and for your own drug purchasing behavior. If you have any questions, you can contact me at patients@prestige20.com. That's PATIENT at PRESTIGE20.com, patients@prestige20.com. And again, my name is Dr. Joshi. Thank you.